Hey everybody, Drew from Clean Cheap Shots here. Got a 20 card return back from PSA that I thought I would share. Not sure what to expect. These are all vintage cards, 1952, 1953, 55, 59 is one card from 59, 68, 70, 73, 75, all the way up to one card from, I think, 1985. I think I only have one card from there. Anyway, with that, let's see what I got. I have no idea what to expect. So, first card. So, looking at my notes here, I was expecting a PSA 9. I don't know, maybe the centering. I don't know. Another Rickey Henderson is up next, 1983, and I was expecting an 8. Came back a 9. Well, guess I better not complain about the 1985 one. That works. I guess I better put that one up, since that was a pleasant surprise. Nolan Ryan, 1980. Let's see. Looking at my notes, I figured an 8. A little off center on the back. I've had the next card in my collection for a long time, and I'm not typically a collector of George Brett, but thought I'd go ahead and get it graded. And I thought it would grade actually an 8. It came back a 6, so I'll take a closer look at that. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it moves around in the holder quite a bit. Guess I better be grateful it didn't come back trimmed or something, huh? A 6. All right. Getting a little bit older again. 1975. Nolan Ryan. 5. And that is what I was expecting. I bought this from my local card store. I wrote down I bought it for 13 bucks. Got a little fisheye at the very top there. Off-centered. But yeah, I was expecting a 5. That's what I got back. I had a note here on my note. It said stain on back right. I'm not seeing it. I must have saw it in the jeweler's loop. Okay, let's see here. We've got 1975 Bob Gibson. Oh, Nate. I did not see that coming. I had it coming back as a 5. Okay. Yeah, it does say 8. All right. Well, I'll take it. I better put that one up. Another 1975. Let's see. This one says Raleigh Fingers. Let's see. Looking at my notes here, trying to find. Could have swore I wrote it down. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so I was expecting an 8 on this. This was a card that I bought from Greg Morris on eBay. My note says maybe a 9, but PSA 8 was where I was at. Greg Morris had it an R mint, near mint. Well, let's see how close Greg Morris was. I think Greg Morris might have been off just a pinch, but a 7 nonetheless. So if you haven't figured it out, I make myself little stickies. Trying to get better at figuring out what these grades are. All right. Roberto Clemente. I purchased this card from the local card store as well. 1973, I believe. And I was expecting a 5. Well, clearly, I need a little more practice. I can't complain at all. God, I really was expecting a 5. Boy, a 7. I keep looking at my notes thinking I've got it mixed up, but there you go. I put the price, I did a little search too, in case you haven't figured it out. I did a little search to figure out what the value was for a 5 at the time. Really off center on the back. I think maybe that's why I was worried it might get not really a qualifier, but they would count it as a qualifier for being miscut or something. So I'm pretty ecstatic about that one. Okay. Nolan Ryan. This one I bought at the local card store as well. Bought it for $7, I wrote down. And it has a wrinkle through the middle of it on the front. It doesn't come through the back, but it does come through the middle. There it is. You can barely see it starting up here. You just have to trust me on that. But 3. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought it would come back as. 3. All right. Next up, 1970 Raleigh Fingers. I had this one coming back. I've had this one in my collection for a long time. I really thought it was going to be a very nice card. I have it down as a PSA 8. High hopes. Let's see. How did I do? Terrible. I did terrible. 5. I mean, I'll take a 5, no question. But I thought I was going to do better. I'm all over the board here today. It's off center, no doubt. Continuing with 1970, Reggie Jackson. This Reggie Jackson is another card that I've had in my collection for a very long time. And I listed it as a PSA 6. Well, let's find out. 5. Well, I'll take the 5. Another 1970. Jim, Catfish Hunter. Another card I've had in my personal collection for a very long time. So, what did we get? 7. I was hoping for an 8. But 7's not too shabby. You know, I just kind of noticed something. Look, Hunter's really white on the back. Reggie's Got some yellowing to it, some probably from the sun. I'll take a Catfish Hunter. And here we had a boo-boo, it looks like. Normally they sandwich these guys in a piece of cardboard. They stuck it in the middle of slabs like this. I thought I was going to have a good clean return. They tricked me. Nice job, PSA. You got me. So, Rickey Henderson, altered. Well, that's a little confusing because with the exception of one Rickey Henderson rookie card, which I already have and sold, I opened up all these through packs, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I've had it for a long time. You can see a couple nicks there at the very top. Oh, I don't know what the altered is. Well, that looks like the only bad news, but 1968 Jim Catfish Hunter. And this again in my personal collection for a very long time. I had it as a PSA 6. Well, what do we end up with? Ooh, 4. I thought it was a little rougher than I did. Could have been that right corner. I don't know. Let's see. Zooming in just a little bit more. I don't know. Maybe that's a no-go for PSA. Maybe they consider that a wrinkle or a crease. I'm not sure. It's got a little bit of a ding corner there, I guess. But so be it. Okay. Bought this at my local card store when he was going out of business. Shout out to Wes Johnson. Wes's baseball cards. Happy for him. Decided to retire, but yeah, let's see what we got here. So I bought this from him. Again, 1959, Frank Robinson. And I was hoping for a 4, 3.5. I don't know why. I just thought this. I like that black and the red together. I think it's just a nice looking card. Anyway, just for my personal collection. So 3.5 is fine. All right, now we're going to get into 1955. And 1955 is a year of cards that I'm putting together for a PSA set registry. So I needed the Bob Trice card, and I wasn't really sure what to expect on this card. Gosh, it looked so darn clean. I bought it on eBay from 707 Sports Cards, and they were listing it as excellent mint, which I think is about a 6 or so. I thought it had the potential to actually be even a little bit higher. So let's see what we did here. No, 6. Yeah, they were right. 707 Sports Cards was right on the mark. They said excellent to mint. There's my note right there. Oops, sorry, Bob. Knock Bob over here. Oop. There we go. Yeah. So 6, I'll take that. Good. Needed that. Continuing with 1955, Tom Qualters. This I got from Greg Morris. Greg Morris said, let's see what old Greg said. Greg said excellent to excellent, which should equate to a 6. So let's see if they had it right. They did. They got it right. All right. I'll take it. Card number 1. You saw in a previous video that I cracked this one out. It was a GAI 6. And card number 1, which, you know, card number 1s are always difficult to get in great condition. And I have had a hard time finding one that was within my price range for 5. My goal is to have PSA 5 or better on all this 1955 set registry run. So came back a 4. Well, that's just fantastic. Yeah. That's too bad. I guess I'll probably sell that one. All right. Just 2 cards left. 1952. Got these at the local card shop when Wes Johnson was going out of business. Picked these up, and Maurice McDermott. I wrote down that it had a surface gum stain. Yeah. I got the old pantyhose out and tried to clean it, but I don't know. You see if we can get a better zoom here, but see a little bit there that it's got some surface gum stain stuff there. I don't think there was much I could do, but I tried to clean it up a little bit. And in the end, I really didn't know what to expect. You know, high hopes for a 5, but, you know, looking at the surface and all of that, I just don't see that happening. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, 1. Yeah, no doubt. Can't argue with that. It's, you know, it still presents well. It's a nice looking card. Centering's not too bad. But yeah, this, you can see it there. That surface was pretty bad. So no problem. I can accept that. 1 card left. And this is a Sheldon Jones, 1952. And I thought this one was pretty good. Again, got it at the local card store when Wes's Baseball Cards was closing shop. Pleasant surprise for me. I got it home, didn't realize it, had to learn a little bit. Sheldon Jones from Tecumseh, Nebraska, a little tiny town. Or he was born there anyway. I think he went to a different high school here in Nebraska. But since I'm from Nebraska, it's always nice to collect a few Nebraska guys. There aren't very many. Oh, this one, I tell you what, I thought it was going to come out to a 6, but I don't know. Maybe a little off on that one. Yeah, 4. So, but 1952, I'll take a 4, no problem. Well, that's it. That's it, folks. I appreciate you watching. This was really a fun reveal. There you can see my list there. All right. Thanks, everybody.